All right, everybody. So we obviously have finished our first art competition. It was pretty good, actually, guys. We had 3 participants. I really liked everybody's artwork that submitted. And I really hope to get some more kiddos in this because I think it's really cool and kind of get your artwork out there. So with that being said, this is going to be our next art video for the week. Like I said, at the end of the day on Mondays, I will be revealing the winner, and I will also be posting a new art video for that competition, so our new theme. Also, if we do start to get more kiddos, I will probably be doing like a first, second, third place type of thing. But in the meantime, we're focusing on one winner, and then the participants will be getting stuff as well. So our next art video that we have going on here, if you couldn't tell, is that we are going to do, I know we've done a flower in the past, but I didn't really see people doing some of the drawings. So actually I brought it back up again, so I really want to see some of the submissions for this. I'm very excited because flowers you can do a whole lot, and obviously this one looks a lot different than what I've done. So quick thing, like the Easter egg drawing that we did last week, flowers you can be very creative with. You can use all kinds of stuff. You can even use stuff from outside, like leaves, grass, even dirt if you want to use for like the bottom half. So it doesn't always have to be like a marker or colored pencil. But if that's what you're choosing to do, go for it, okay? So I'm gonna actually kind of go ahead and outline this with Sharpie real quick, just because if it's a little hard for people to see. I also hope everybody is doing well at home. You guys are having doing well with your e-learning. Hope everything is going very smoothly, spending time with family. I hope you all had a fantastic Easter, and some of you may have done some like Easter egg hunts. I'll tell you one thing, Miss Allison loves Easter egg hunts. Like, I was bummed because we didn't do one, but I always like to, sometimes if we do have one, I like to participate in them. So, exciting stuff. So we're just kind of drawing our little lines here. And that's the thing with flowers. Flowers are very, they're very unique. Like, not all of them are ever going to be the same. The petals won't always be the same. The stem will be different. So that's why I really like to draw a lot of like nature type of things, just because they're very unique and they're not all the same, which I think is really cool because they all have their like very various creativity to them. Okay, so there we have it. This obviously is going to be my center part, so that is going to be a different color. And I am going to, hold on a second, let me just kind of pull this off here, the cap. Okay. I'm still going to be using our wonderful watercolor crayons because I think that they work really well for this, and the payoff and the texture to it is very nice. Also, you're going to notice that I am still I'm filming from my point of view this time again, because I think it's a little easier for you guys to kind of follow along here. So because the center, I don't really want that to match too much, so I'm actually going to maybe do, I actually have 2 shades today. So obviously I have some pink over here and I got some green. So I'm going to go ahead and shade that in with our light pink that I have. And then I might actually kind of come up at the top and do a couple petals with the light pink. I'm really excited to see how these ones are going to turn out, because flowers, like I said, you can do a lot of like crazy stuff with them, and I'm very interested to see how that's going to go. So you can tell, like with the petals, I'm really just kind of putting the colors all over, really. I mean, There's no like particular order. And like I said, with flowers or anything in nature, nothing is ever the same looking. There's always something a little off with them, but in a very good way. So I think now I'm gonna come in with kind of like, this is more like a, I would say probably like a dark pink. It's got a little red to it. And we're gonna kind of come up and shade in some more petals. Get maybe like up here, a little bit over here, maybe down here, maybe like right in through here. And then I'm gonna grab my darker version here. This is more like a red. The only thing is with these watercolor crayons is that sometimes you don't know how the shade is going to turn out until you actually put the water down on it. So what you see here may be lighter or darker. And we've noticed that if you've been watching a lot of my previous art videos, we've experimented with that, and we kind of have noticed that sometimes the shades are lighter, sometimes they're darker than what they look like here. And also I am filming with one hand right now, so it's a little tricky, but I'm making it work. I also have 2 shades of green with me. So I'm gonna go ahead and do like the light green down here and on the leaf. And then I'm also gonna kind of come in with my dark green and maybe do like a little like shade here just to give it some like dimension, or more like a little bit of shading, make it a little realistic, okay? So that's what we have so far. Doesn't look too crazy. We're gonna go ahead and grab our brush and we are going to go ahead and get it wet. And I think I'm gonna start from the stem up. So I'm gonna go ahead and start kind of blending that out. Kind of blending it out. And then we're gonna come in, see, we got that all nice. Now we're gonna come in to our center part and we're gonna blend that out. And then kind of go from there. So there's gonna be like a couple different shades going on here. The thing is too with these crayons is that sometimes when you shade them, they all kind of look the same until you start putting water down. And then you start to realize, oh, okay, like this is a little darker, a little lighter. I figure we could do kind of like a pink flower this time, because last time I did a sunflower with paint. And I felt like, you know what, we're gonna mix it up a little bit. We're gonna stick to our little spring colors. And part of the reason too why I wanted to do flowers is if you guys ever have heard the phrase, April showers bring May flowers, this is why. So I think you guys will notice too in some of these art videos, we will probably, for these art competition things, we'll probably repeat a certain theme from previous art videos that I've done, especially ones that I feel like would be really cool to just see like everybody do, because they all will look different, and I really, really want to see that diversity. And I'm really interested to see like what you guys come up with. So for example, maybe next week I do assign a rainbow for our next art competition. I really would like to see like how you guys' take would be on it. Like, you know, are you gonna do like watercolors? Are you gonna use, you know, are you going to use like markers, colored pencils? Are you going to use stuff like from outside? Like or even if you guys want to, another thought is if you want to do like a rainbow out like on your driveway or something with chalk, like that would be very cool. So you really, honestly, with this art competition, you guys can really do a whole lot with it. You're not confined to doing, oh, just colored pencil. Like you can use anything, okay? Just because I use one medium doesn't mean that you guys have to do that, okay? All right, so we got our little flower here. It's looking pretty good. If you guys want, you can add some more flowers to it. Or you can even add some like grass here too, if it's like growing from the grass, or if you want to add like a sun or like maybe a cloud, you guys can. Or if you want to even do the background, like this whole white area is the background, like blue for the sky, go for it. But I'm going to call this done. I really look forward to you guys submitting more of your designs. I really appreciated the 3 that we had for the Easter egg thing. They were so different but super cool. And I really hope that I start to get more people doing it, because I think it's really cool, guys. Like, I am really appreciating a lot of the stuff that you guys are sending me. So, and also you guys, you know, there's a chance of getting a gift card too. And like, if we get more people, it's like we're gonna see a bunch of different art styles, and it's gonna be really cool. So with that being said, I really hope that we get some more participants. The people that are participating in it, I appreciate it. I love seeing your stuff, and you guys will have till next Monday at the end of the day. I didn't start recording this till about 6 or so o'clock tonight. So if you guys have to spend some more time on Monday or something to do it, you guys have up until about 6 or so for me to kind of like post stuff. So with that being said, you guys have till Monday, end of the day, and I will see you all next time, okay? All right, guys.